Welcome to Maths and Science by IITian channel. Here, now I will be taking up a NEET 2025 question on errors, the chapter of which I have dealt in the last lecture. I have spoken about the logarithmic, taking logarithms, and then finding the differentiation and finding the error. That method we will be using now. And it's a question asked in the NEET 2025 examination. A physical quantity P was given depending upon the variables A, B, C, D in such a way that P is equal to A cube B square divided by C into square root of D. Here the errors of A, B, C, D are given as A is equal to 1%, B is equal to 3%, C is equal to 2%, and D is equal to 4%. And it was asked to find out the error in P, that is delta P by P into 100. That's what is required. Now, I have explained the method in the last lecture. We'll follow the same rules and regulations and we'll try to solve this problem. Given is P is equal to A cube B square by C square root of D. This can be written as A cube B square by C D to the power of half. This can be written as A cube B square into C to the power of minus 1 and D to the power of minus half. This much you should be able to know. This is from your higher secondary school classes. If you see, 1 by A is equal to A to the power of minus 1. 1 by A to the power of n is equal to A to the power of minus n. On the basis of this information in mathematics, or rather arithmetics and mathematics fundamentals, we have written simplified the given problem as P is equal to A cube B square C to the power of minus 1 D to the power of minus half. Now, it is in the form A to the power of L, B to the power of M, C to the power of N, D to the power of P, which I have discussed in the previous lecture. For further details, please refer to my previous lecture. Now, delta P by P is equal to absolute value of delta A by A plus absolute value of M into delta B by B plus absolute value of N into delta C by C plus absolute value of P into delta D by D. We have all the values A, B, C, D, their percentages. Then this can be written as absolute value of L is the power of A is 3 into delta A by A plus absolute value of 2 into delta B by B plus, because absolute value we are using, minus 1 absolute value is 1 only. 1 into delta C by C. Absolute value is used because error cannot be the errors propagate by accumulating with each other. The effect of error. Then for D to the power of minus half, that can be written as half into delta D by D. We can put even minus also. And when you open the brackets, absolute value is 3 delta A by A plus 2 delta B by B plus minus 1 absolute value is 1 only, delta C by C plus minus half absolute value is half, delta D by D. This is the equation. Now, usually people make a mistake because it is D is having a power of minus half. They try to put minus here. Don't do that mistake. Here and here. C has a power of minus 1. No, never make that mistake. Error accumulates. Error adds up. The error will add up to each other. Now, the answer will be delta P by P. Here, percentages are given. We will convert them into the values. 3 into 1% is 0.01 plus 2 into, what is the percentage given for B? It is 3%. 3% means 0.03. 3 by 100 is equal to 0.03 plus 1 into delta C by C. C is given how much? 2%. 0.02 plus half into D. How much percent? 4%. 0.04. That is equal to 0.03 plus 0.06 plus 0.02 plus 0.02. That is equal to 0.13. You see 3 plus 6, 9, 11, 11 plus 2, 13. That implies percentage of error in P is equal to delta P by P into 100. That is equal to 0.13 into 100. That is equal to 13%. The answer is 13%. Please do the calculations perfectly. Don't make arithmetical errors. Don't put minus sign anywhere. When error propagation of a particular quantity is required, error calculation, and ensure that all calculations are perfect and you will get the correct answer. Best of luck to everybody. Thank you for listening to me, and I have used two concepts here, logarithmic concept and in addition to the power concept and error propagation concept. Logarithmic concept is here, and for your benefit I am going to repeat the logarithmic concepts and basic concepts. A to the power of L is equal to B. It implies L into ln A. Rather we will put as log A. L into log A is equal to log B. This much you should be able to know. Next is log A into B is equal to log A plus log B. That you should be able to know. And remaining converting the powers, I have already told you, 1 by A to the power of n is equal to A to the power of minus. 1 by A to the power of n is equal to A to the power of minus n. This also please make a note. These formulae are required and should be handy for you so that you can apply in the examination and get the result in less than a minute. This problem is not for less than a minute, more than a minute, because it is only multiplication. I have explained the process. For that I took little time, and process is more important because same question or same type of question may not be asked in the next time. In that case, in some questions you may be indirectly required to apply these formulae and these concepts. Prefer to have more concepts and conceptual clarity when you are appearing for IIT JEE and NEET physics. IIT JEE and NEET physics examinations. Especially in physics, concepts should be, both in mathematics and physics concepts are required. And when you are going for physics examination, conceptual problems will be more instead of direct questions. Best of luck to everybody. Thank you for listening to me. Please subscribe to my channel, Maths and Science by IITian. I have two playlists. One is Mathematics by IITian and another playlist is Physics by IITian. I will provide the links for both of them in the description of the video. You please go through. I have released more than 45 videos. Please go through these videos for better understanding of the subject. Thank you for listening to me. Best of luck.